Good evening and welcome back. I'm Teddy, and yes, you are listening to Night Talk. Analyze this mess, but let me just tell you tonight, briefly, as you see the countdown to 5 minutes until I said it, it's DForDelivered. Tonight isn't about speculation anymore. It's not about who shouted loudest or who played the most games. No. Tonight is about what was delivered in full, on time, stamped, filed, served. Deadlines aren't suggestions, they're legal thresholds. And, well, it's said by June 4th, right up until, midnight or 11:59. I cross mine with clarity, with evidence, with truth in every line. That's what it means to be present and accounted for. To show up, not just in emotion, but in action. Let the others scramble. Let them dodge behind pseudonyms, blurry screenshots, and tangled stories. That part, not mine to fix. What is mine was delivered. Now I wait. Not in fear, not in worry, but in certainty, because when you've done the work and you've backed it with facts, you don't need to chase the outcome. You let the record speak. So wherever this heads next, let it be known I delivered. And in that delivery, I reclaimed my voice, my time, and my truth. Give me a moment. Shout out to the mom, all my other bears I call the grizzlies and the honey bears. It's 12:05. Wow. I'm not going to be on long at all. No. Now, I need to get some, deep sleep. I've had pretty good sleep. But I can tell you, I have been very dedicated and to seeing that what I've added to everything, which is it's truth. I never saw so many receipts all at once. No. So much has come and gone. But when you look at things collectively, I just really can't imagine almost how it just doesn't seem like it should be this way. But it is. It is. And yes, there was something that went on. Yeah. Yesterday and today. I won't talk about it. No, it's sleep. But I wait. And that part is over with. You know, when there's something that's really important, like this, you don't want to eat. I don't. No. Not much. That's how your body works, so that you can store up a little of the energy and not slow down. Yes, I've had some food, but only what I need. Lots of liquids, though, fluids. Yeah. I have. There's much I could say, but I won't tonight. Except whenever the decision comes down, I haven't decided exactly where and when I will, announce it and how. I will, though. You better break out some crab legs and chill. Yes. I've already said what I'm going to maybe go to the salon tomorrow or something. Yeah. Mhm. I need one of those pamper me kind of moments. I won't get it tomorrow, but I really do need it. I do. And it's been a while since I've really treated myself in that way. And I also think about the time that I have spent away from the mic, in the last 10 days. I realize that I can step away from all of this. And it's very necessary. Yes, it is. Oh, I plan to, still do my broadcast and all of that. But we will just need to wait to see what the next step in all of this might be. I have said it and I will say it again. No one knows until that moment. Okay. Cups of Conversation at the bottom says, yes, a self-care day. Sugar Vanilla. It's Sugar Vanilla. Says, yes, have a spa day. And good evening to my moderators. And oh, I tell you. As you might imagine, I've been up today, a long day, and yesterday as well. So if I sound any different, it's because I should. Yes, do what you can and God will handle everything else. Yeah, it's in His hands now. Yeah, it is. It is. So I ran out rather quickly, late, just before I came on. Maybe just before 11 o'clock. Okay. And I stopped, because I hadn't eaten. And, what can you find at 11 o'clock at night? There's a few places that are open. So I thought I'd just, go in and grab something. I found a place where I could get like some chicken kebab and rice pilaf. It was, and, like take it home. And then, of course, I grabbed my Gatorade. I had to go like a couple stops. And made sure I gassed up and everything, Yeah. And so when I went to pay for my little meal, so there was a guy standing there, at the checkout. And he could see I had, a lot of things in my hand. I thought he was, just going to move a little, slightly so I could put my things down. Sometimes people do that. And so he said, no, I got this. I thought he was like, he said, no. He said, I'm offering you need to take this tonight. It was 10 minutes to 11. And I looked and I was like, no, he said, no, I insist. I'm going to take care of everything. He said, put it all there. And I just looked at him. And I said, what is your name? And he said, Nick. I said, thank you, Nick. I said, such a blessing. I appreciate it, your generosity. He said, no, just pay it forward. And again, I thanked him. I was like, wow, is that a sign? And then he said, are you from around here? I said, yes, I am. I was probably, maybe I'll just say within 10 miles from home, just out. Yeah, close by. Yeah, Nick, I'll probably never see him again. Flirting, you think? Yeah, he was kind of cute though. But I wasn't looking so cute. I was looking like, I've got a mission to accomplish, But I guess he thought it was okay. And I smiled. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I thought, you know what? There are some nice people in this world. And generous too. Yeah. So you just never know. So it kind of brightened my evening. Put a smile on my face. It did. And I went on my way. And now I'm here. But there was something yesterday. I said I wasn't going to talk about it. Oh. Yeah. Cup says, that was nice. You deserved that act of kindness. It was kind. You know what? You just never know. Baby Juju said maybe entertaining or being entertained by an angel. Yeah. I told someone yesterday, I said, you're my angel today. Yeah. Looking out for me, this person was. Yeah. So kind and helpful. Yeah. Strangers. One female. Yeah. Another was a male. And no, they are not my complexion at all, or my race, but well, everybody isn't so bad. But I'll leave that for another day. Yeah, it could have been an angel. Yes, there are angels. There are. Mm-hmm. Yeah, God could send an angel. Well, angels are around always, but yeah. Mm-hmm. And you know, someone was like sending emails. Well, I'm just checking on you and I just want you to know this or that. Lots of emails. In the last few days, I haven't opened very many. So, I had to remain focused. Tomorrow, I will. Yeah. Okay. It will probably, I'm going to guess, maybe within 7 days, I'll have, a response from the judge. Yeah. Okay. Until then, I'm going to go on about what I'm doing. And once I get, adequate sleep, rest, I'll come back. Yeah. Sometime tomorrow. Yeah, I will. Bush babies. I know. Should I say goodnight? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Love wins. Well, people are in the bushes tonight. Tag, you're it. Okay. Maybe I should just play some music because if I start talking, I might get into something. Cub says, get your rest. You can tell. Mm-hmm. We will be here when you get back. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, and don't forget about, my other channels. I may visit them this week. Okay. Yeah. That's Run Till Betty. D for Danielle. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. I saw someone hashtag D for Danielle. I sure did. I'll leave that for another day. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the grizzlies and the honey bears. You can now email me at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.